guys, Two Chicks and a Tool Belt here. Today I'm going to be showing you how we use our clear and dark wax to bring out the details in this buffet that I've picked up. So I've already painted this whole piece in our mustard seed color. It was a bright red before, so I'm not going to be distressing it because I don't want the red underneath to come through my yellow paint. But this is a great opportunity to use clear and dark wax, like I mentioned, to bring out the details in this piece and really make everything pop. So, other than painting it, I cleaned it and painted it. I haven't done anything else to it. The top was also painted red, but I took a belt sander to it and revealed this beautiful walnut top. So I will be staining the top of this when I'm done. This is the clear wax that we've been using. It's from Old Masters. It's just a clear wax, and I've got a wax brush here. So I just dip my wax brush in. You can kind of see it's a little thick Vaseline, but type consistency. And I just kind of wipe off some of the excess around the edges. And I just do thin, even coats and spread the wax as far as I can get it and really work it in. Normally when I use a clear wax, I opt for a glove and a sock, but because there's a lot of detailing on this piece and it's just a really big piece, that's too much of a workout. So instead I'm going to use my brush. Now I don't know if the camera can pick this up, but here you can see the color has just slightly intensified compared to this more matte section here. And that's how you know that your area is covered and you're ready to move on. Okay, so I believe this first drawer looks like it's got pretty good coverage on it. So at that point, I'm just going to work on this center detailing right here. I put my gloves on because when I'm working with my dark wax, I like to use rags and this little, I think I picked this up at Michael's. It's definitely like a canvas painter's type brush. But this is my dark wax brush. So you don't need a ton. But I just put a little bit on the end. Work it in all over. You can really see I'm pushing it in to all the grooves, all the detailing. The wax is melting today, and I am melting right now. It's been this beautiful, kind of overcast, cloudy day up until like 5 minutes ago. So, if I start panting, you know why. So then I just have all these t-shirts. I keep my kids' old t-shirts and their socks and just keep those things on hand, and when they've outgrown them, and then just start wiping it back. And then when I see how I got some over here, and I don't necessarily know that I want that dark wax right there, I keep my clear wax on hand, my rag on hand. And you can use your clear wax to kind of wipe up the excess. And there's no rule to this. This is where you get to be the artist. This is, well, the whole process, you're the artist, right? But this is really just personal taste, what looks good to you, the look you're going for. There's really no right or wrong here. And then when I'm satisfied, I'll just start working in another area. I do recommend working in smaller areas. It's so warm today that it's not really an issue, but that wax can start drying kind of fast on you. And you want to keep your work window open. There again, you can see I just kind of wiped off the excess with my rag, and then I'm using my clear wax to wipe off any areas that I think are a little too heavy. So next little section. And you just keep going until you've got the look that you like, the look that you're going for. And this is more forgiving than you may realize, because let's say you're putting this stuff on and then your kids call you with, you know, whatever they deem a crisis, and you've got to go and you don't have time to wipe it back right away. You've got to leave it and you come back and it's dried. This clear wax is awesome. It will really, with a little elbow grease, it'll take a lot of it back. But if you really find yourself in a jam, you put a little more paint over it and kind of redo that area. So it's might look intimidating, but it's really easy. It's really simple. Once you get started, you'll get the feel for it. I recommend starting in smaller sections until you're feeling really comfortable, and play around with it and have fun. That's what it's all about. Okay, thanks guys. We'll see ya.